Despite being loaded at the skill positions in 2018, it was a disappointing season for the Norwin Knights as they finished 3-7 and outside of the postseason. Now with improved line play and fresh off a 7-on-7 championship, the Knights hope to make it back to the postseason this year. While the offense flashed some glimpses last year, it failed to click for much of the season. Although the graduations of Gianni Rizzo, Zeke Hauser, and Billy Kirsten are notable, the biggest piece returns in quarterback Jack Salopek. The 6'3" signal caller threw for nearly 1,800 yards last year, and he's poised for an even bigger role now.
Yeah, I'm just trying to become a better leader, I think, for the team. One thing I struggled with a little bit last year is not being vocal enough, which is one thing that I've tried to work on the off season, and getting the younger guys up to speed that didn't have as much playing time last year as they will this year.
In the spring, Salopek verbally pledged to Western Michigan over several other D1 offers. That commitment will allow him to focus solely on the Knights for this upcoming season.
Absolutely. I felt like always trying to prove myself to somebody the past 2 years playing in high school. But now, just kind of, since I'm committed somewhere, just focus on my team and having the best season I can.
Junior Tanner Krevakuch has already established himself as a receiving threat at tight end, and Tanner Queen should get plenty of carries at running back. Ultimately, the improvement on offense hinges on better play from the line, which failed to give Salopek time to throw last year.
Well, I mean, it's just a mindset that we have to protect this guy because, he's pretty dang good. So that's what our offensive line coach tells us.
Norwin must be much better defensively, too, as it was the second worst in Class 6A last year. Linebacker Jake Merlin will serve as an anchor, and he's impressed by the play of the D-line so far.
And just by watching our practice, I've been seeing a lot of different holes that are opening up for the linebackers and penetration as well.
Head coach Dave Brozeski believes his team is further ahead than last year's squad as the regular season nears, although the Knights' depth might be less than most other teams in the conference. With 6 playoff spots up for grabs, Norwin is eyeing a return to postseason play, and while Norwin Stadium will host the Class 5A championship once again, Salopek hopes that there'll be another postseason game on that field.
I think to have a home playoff game, which is something we haven't done in a while here, and section, Whitfield, and state championship are always the main goals for our team.
The Knights have a difficult start to their 2019 season as they have a pair of road games, first against rival Penn Trafford and then the conference opener at North Allegheny.